Fala, pessoas! Tudo bom com vocês? Vocês estão bom? Tudo certinho? Você não sabe quem eu sou o cego, eu jogo umas coisas aí. Se você está vendo esse vídeo pelo YouTube, deixa o like, se inscreve no canal. E se você quiser, depois você vem aqui pra Roxinha interagir com a gente, pô, eu prometo, a gente é legal. Não sabe como interagir? É fácil, o comando é exclamação oi, ele vai te dar todas as interações do chat. Temos também aqui o comando exclamação redes e exclamação Discord. O rede, obviamente, você sabe, são as redes sociais e o Discord, o vaselinho cremoso velho. E deixa eu te lembrar que se tiver vídeo novo no YouTube ou se tiver live na Roxinha, eu aviso lá no Discord e se eu lembrar, eu aviso no Twitter. Nós temos aqui vários comandos de voz e como você faz? Você assiste a live, ganha os pontinhos do canal que são os remedinhos e aí você pode usar esses remédios para mandar alguma mensagem legal pra gente, beleza? Então, dito isso, sejam todos muito bem-vindos para mais um vídeo. Estamos aqui jogando De Volta para o Futuro. Estamos numa investigação aqui para ver se a gente acha a cadeia. O jogo é meio lento, mas vamos tentar aqui, né? Bora voltar para o Jorginho e continuar aqui de onde paremos, né?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Eita
I
porra!
can sightsee later. Right now, I've got to find the dock. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Justo. Várias coisas. Vai dar pra você passar aí, hein, Mari?
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Tá bom.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Telefone não. Quadros.
Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery.
Ok. Temperos. Vários
Nice
temperos.
rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Bom.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Tá. Já vi que, né? Eu vou ter que voltar aqui depois, pelo visto. Ok. Porta da delegacia. Tá. A delegacia tá ali do lado. Vamos ver aqui primeiro o jardim. Vai que tem alguma coisa aqui. Ah, tem o Einstein ali.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Tá. Ah, tá aqui o
I
botão
can
de
sightsee
correr.
later. Right now, I've got to find the dock.
Ok. Que corre.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Bom,
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
tá bom.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
Temos que tentar truque.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
Tá bom. Voltar no tempo.
Why don't I
então.
take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Tá bom.
Olha a mensagem.
Atenção chat. Pausa
Well, I
para
suppose I could just
comunicado
get some
importante.
dynamite and break you out
Se
of jail.
precisar
No,
de
that's far too
entradas VIP de
dangerous.
cinema,
Not just to
procure
me,
o
but to
RUF
random
P11.
innocent people in the
Ele tem
past.
duas
The
disponíveis.
repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't
Alright.
built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to
Wow,
convince your
man.
1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
E aí, o contínuo do tempo e espaço, mano?
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Tá. E onde que eu posso encontrar então ele?
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive
Tá,
system.
você não lembra onde você tava, mas você lembra o telefone da sua casa. É isso.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Ok. Tá. Pra cá não dá pra fazer mais nada, vamos correr então. Hum.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
Tá bom.
Courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
É um tal de vai e volta, é o mexe-mexe. Ok. Lá vai.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out.
Tá bom.
Expectation value of A, right? What am I missing?
Cadê ele?
Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains
Pega ele, Einstein.
constant is variable.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
But how many newtons are required to maintain
Ô,
constant
caceta.
acceleration is reduced by the inverse.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
É.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Claro.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Well, no.
Aí lascou.
Inverse.
Vem cá.
I know.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Vamos lá, me conta sobre a sua broca jato.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong.
Porra!
Strange constant and the gravitational constant.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Preocupa,
Come
não vou
on, you
contar
can
seu
trust me,
segredo,
Doc.
pô.
Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for. In more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character. Right? What?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Tá. Tem algo
Come on,
importante.
Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Meu Deus.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Will you
Volta
just
aqui.
give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Ah.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Caralho. Então tá, né?
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Tá bom.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Não. Imagina.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. No.
Tá bom.
No.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Ok. Convença o jovem.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr.
Pô, mas
Corleone.
eu tentei tudo, irmão.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And
Filha
I
da
don't have a dark
Pita.
secret to
Até
hide.
eu assustei nesta.
Sounds like you're a little scared.
Scared of my father? The only secret to hide.
Tá bom.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Ok.
Take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator. But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the
Ele vai ficar correndo de um lado pro outro.
A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational
A
constant is variable.
delegacia é
Is that
aqui
even-
embaixo.
Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass
Vou
times
ver se eu
acceleration.
consigo
Force.
falar
That's
com
new.
o Doc.
But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Já.
Well, I met your younger self,
Great.
and I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
Vou te falar o que aconteceu já já, doutor.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
Sério.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Como é que ele confia em
What
mim,
do I
então?
do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Tá bom.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Tá fácil então.
Let's talk about your younger self's problem.
Okay, but don't forget, we're on a bit of...
Tá. Tá fácil. Não. Não quero. Quero aqui. Cadê o... Cadê ele agora? É gravar o que ele tá falando?
What am I missing here? Or
Will you just give me a chance?
harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Pera.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Tá bom.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Remains constant in the gravitational
Eh,
constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Ok.
Derivative of the speed relative to the speed
Agora.
of light. Oh, with respect to
Tá gravado. Volta pra cá, Marte. É aqui. Não, porra. Não sei, irmão. Me deixa.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
Tá
So-
bom.
It'll be fine.
Ok. Vamos voltar lá agora. E falar pra ele que age é igual ao operador, não é isso?
A's expectation value.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Tá bom.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah!
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this.
Tá bom, eu
Welcome.
sou, eu
I'm at
sou.
your service. What can I do for you?
Ai, chat, vocês
Can I
são
see
muito
your rocket
malvados
power
comigo.
drill?
Tô aqui, morrendo de fome este
Naturally,
tempo
it's just a
todo,
scale
sem
model,
comer
but
e
it's
sem
nearly
beber. E
operational.
ninguém
I
me
can show it
paga
to you,
nenhum
say,
lanche.
first thing in the morning.
Preciso de um modelo totalmente funcional.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you.
Seria?
What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Eita,
Especially now that
porra.
someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket power drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the
É
subpoena.
isso.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Tá bom. O que nós podemos falar mais aqui?
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst
O
thing
pai
that can
dele
happen
é
to me on
juiz,
this
não,
job?
caceta.
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
We're a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
Mas tem o cachorro, irmão.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You, of all people, should know
Tá
that.
bom.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured.
Tá.
Or my name isn't...
Michael Corleone.
Yeah.
Ok.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Tá.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's
Tá
under new
bom.
management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Tá bom.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither.
Tá bom.
Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane,
De uma
Shady
sopa,
Acres
né,
Rest
pelo
Home.
visto.
Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would.
Eita.
There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know.
Ok.
Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy
Que
Soup
não dá
Kitchen,
muito
but for
certo
some
essa
reason the new
sociedade aí
managers
não,
don't
né,
want us
mano?
down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Tá bom.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh, where?
Na Residência Brown?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
Tá, posso
Yeah, I
ajudar
can
na
help you deliver
entrega.
soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
Pois é.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over-eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well-connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Tá bom.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while. And we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Sim, o orfanato.
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat.
Tá bom.
All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Tá, e aí? E aí? Vamos ver se eu consigo pegar um barril. Ah, porra.
Hey, Q-Ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Tá bom.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Posso pegar um pouco
Can I
de
have a bowl
sopa?
of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Tá bom. Pelo menos se for boa, tá suave, né?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scroll ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see.
Fácil.
Have you tried
Páprica.
paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color.
Vamos ver.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Tá. Aí ele vai dar um tiro.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Tá. E aí? Ok. Tá bom. Ok. Entendi, eu acho.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
Pimenta em pó.
giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck, you got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Vamos. Tá, isso eu tenho que fazer algum jeito de bater nesse cano. Só vai. E deu merda. Tá. Ok. Eu vou falar com o Emmet pra ele segurar a porta.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second.
Não posso. Eu não posso entrar na
Emmett,
cozinha.
I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Tá? É isso. Ela tem que ficar assim.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Aí aqui.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Edição, né?
Eureka!
Bora. Lá vamos.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Tá bom.
Is that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Ixi, vai dar bosta.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Agora a gente
You picked
consegue.
up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Tá bom. Ok. Agora a gente precisa disso aí.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
Eita porra!
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Agora eu acho que vai, né?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments.
Isso
I
vai
can't
dar-
get over the generosity of your friend Emmett volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Oh, wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're
Eu
doing?
tô tentando
Don't you
pegar
get
o
it?
bagulho,
You need
né, mano?
alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
Que eles estão sóbrios.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
Atenção chat. Pausa para comunicado importante.
Don't be
Bússolas da
quiet.
missa.
You'll be
Garantia
quiet,
de
right?
você se
Oh,
perder.
yes! I play
Pra
my
sempre.
tambourine
De
very
verdade,
softly.
eu juro.
You hear that?
Chat,
Yes,
onde é que eu
but-
tô?
But what?
But it's still impossible.
Think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Tá bom.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait!
Aí sim, hein?
You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. And Miss Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
Eita.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
Tá.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
Tá.
Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
Tá bom.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
Tá.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Ok. Agora a gente vai mexer com o Tenen ali. Já resolvemos o negócio da broca. Agora temos que achar o... Masgflies.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Erro meu. Não, tô aqui pra limpar seu sapato.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
Tá.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
Justo.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't the soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Tá bom.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Ok.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
Aquilo.
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Ok.
What did you do?
me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
E agora?
Emmett!
Corre! E agora? Né?
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
E ainda pisou na bosta. Caralho.
Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Tá bom. Tá. Ok. Ele mostrou alguma coisa do Kid Tannen ali. Ruínas do bar, porta da papelaria, aqui. Ruínas do bar, porta da papelaria. Letreira da pensão, tubarão. Ok. E aí faço o que agora? Peguei o chapéu, mas não descobri aonde.
My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats.
Tá. Ok. Especial de hoje, sopa de ontem. Tá bom.
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
É. Ok.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa aqui no parque.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
Então. Ah, faz sentido.
Hey, Artie,
Areia
come here for a
de
sec, boy.
icing.
Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
Tá.
Huh, deja vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know.
Eu sei, meu menino, eu sei. Deixa eu só tomar uma aguinha aqui. É, tem umas decisões que, né, são bem normais, assim, por assim dizer. E eu só não fiz, né? Eu sou burro mesmo. Bora lá. Ah, é. Aqui.
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
Ah, eu tenho algo para você.
We've got something for you.
It's a
Subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry, some other time.
Não. Porra. E aí? A campanha de novo.
What now?
Ah,
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
nós temos algo para você. Somos uma algumas
Got some
informações
important
importantes.
information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry, some other time.
Tá. Ok. Padaria também não tem nada. Não, não quero ir pra praça da cidade, não.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
Tá.
What now?
Porra, Arthur.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Tá bom?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
Tenho algo, não tem. Alguma informação, não tem. Eu sou
I'm your
família.
mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry, some other time.
Ah, fudeu. Tá, já sei o que eu vou fazer. Ele gostava do chapéu, eu vou dar o chapéu pra ele.
What now?
Nós temos algo para você, ó. Sim, ó.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Não, eu tenho. Eu consigo, ué.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Não, você entrega pra ele. Você fala que você...
Someone's playing tricks on me.
Não, porra. O que eu tenho aqui? Eu tenho isso, eu tenho a intimação, número de telefone, gravador, foto do George McFly, talvez.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Tô pensando aqui.
What now?
Tá. E...
Arthur's already a little freaked out. I think showing him a picture of his yet-to-be-born son could turn him into a vegetable.
Tá.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Porra, mas aí também está de sacanagem comigo, né? Aí você tá de sacanagem comigo.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Porra. Porra.
Quit bugging me, or I'll tell Kid!
Conta pro Kid então, porra. Ok. Vamos terminando o vídeo por aqui e a gente descobre mais tarde, né? Como entregar os chapéus. É isso aí, galerinha do YouTube. A live vai continuar, mas para você está chegando no final. Então, se você gostou do vídeo, se inscreve no canal, deixa aquele like. Vem pra cá, interage com a gente. Temos exclamação oi para ver todas as interações. Exclamação rede para as redes sociais. Exclamação Discord pro asilinho do velho. Lembrando aqui sempre que quando tem vídeo novo no YouTube e quando tem live na roxinha, eu aviso no Discord e se eu lembrar, eu aviso no Twitter, beleza? Temos também os comandos de som da live que você pode assistir aqui, ganha os seus remedinhos, que são os pontos do canal, e aí você gasta para mandar um sonzinho pra nós, tá bom? Pra vocês é game over, a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Um beijo pra quem é de beijo, abraço pra quem é de abraço e falou!